Trash talk between these two fighters. And there's the bell to start round one. He carries away that left hook. He fails to score with that left hook. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Ton. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
He just misses with that jab. Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He's got to do something here, or the ref might stop him. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. He takes that jab. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Neither man really defending themselves. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Good counter right-handed kick. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Through the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter shot. Nice punch. He misses with that jab. Good punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Is down big time on the score. Let's get it started in round three. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard. Here we go to the fourth round. He missed with that jab. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Is being thrown to the wind. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What?
It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Quick punch scores. That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? There's the bell to start round 5. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice job by him to block that jab. He blocks the hook. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. Jab just got blocked. Got his gloves up to block the left. Amir Khan is rocked! How did they not go down? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. Let's start the sixth. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he just missed with that left jab. Many of the people in the division hit like them. There's a right hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? Trying to answer back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not. Round 7, here we go. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Those punches add up. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Right hook misses. Exchange here from both men. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the... And there's the bell for round 8. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Good punch. Oh, that punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Neither man really defending themselves. He misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like... Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Another scoring shot there. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These two are the perfect dance partner. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. Round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Here's the bell for round 10. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch landed. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to thinking. You just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Aren't they defending? Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Nice score with that left hand. hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What a punch. Solid punch. We approach the last 10 seconds of the round. You've heard the old phrase, this is the 11th we've entered the championship round. Right punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Parries that left jab away. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Here's a scoring blow. He blocks the uppercut. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. On to the 12th. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Wait a minute, a left hand lands. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Will count. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They both want the knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Johnny, it's a majority decision win. Did you think it was going to be that close?
Todd, you're all right. We don't see this that often. But when we do, we really remember it. And this is one of those fights. Majority decision, I agree, you agree, the fans agree. Sorry, am I talking for you? All right, that's enough. Okay, you agree.